Hello and welcome to our PYP exhibition. My name is John and he's my partner Nick. Our goal is about affordable and clean energy. Today we'll share to you about our central idea, our message, why are we passionate, our key questions, our learning products, our action, and our ups and downs. I'll start off with my central idea. My central idea is people have the right to have electricity all around the world, and there are many forms of clean energy solutions. My message to you is to that set a timer for the AC and open the windows for the cars so that you won't waste a lot of energy and you won't produce much CO2 into the air. Why am I passionate about this? I was passionate about this because last year when I looked at the yearbook, not many people did this goal. I wanted to do something different, and I also was curious about energy. Next are my key questions. My key questions are, where do people not have access to electricity? Africa is the continent with the least electricity, especially the sub-Saharan Africa. What are the disadvantages for people without electricity? It is hard to keep food in good condition, and also it is hard to be connected online, and there are many more other disadvantages. How can burning fossil fuels for energy affect the planet? CO2 will be produced into the air, and that will hurt the earth by the greenhouse effect. What are people doing to give others clean energy in different parts of the world? People are donating, and communities like Suchi are giving people beds and blankets for a more comfortable life. Next are my learning products. My first learning product is a board game. I made this by Google Doc, and the rules for the game are 2 to 4 players can play, you have to roll the dice and move your character, and how to win is go to 100 first. Next is my poster. My poster is separated into two different parts, renewable and non-renewable. Examples for renewable source of energy are hydro, solar, geothermal, and wind energy. Wood is also a renewable energy source, but if people are keep burning and cutting down forests and trees, it won't be. Non-renewable source of energy examples are natural gas, oil, and coal. This is my last learning product. Can you guess what it is? It is a solar oven. I did an experiment with this by putting eggs in each boxes and putting it under the sun for 4 hours. This is me measuring the temperature of the boxes in the middle of the experiment. The temperature was too high to measure. This is the solar oven experiment result board. The shoe box I recycled and the ice cream box I recycled to make the solar oven. The results were kind of different. Before, the silver shoebox's temperature was a little higher, but after that, it was really high to measure. The ice cream box was 30.0, and after that, it was also really high to measure. But I found out that the ice cream box was a little effective than the shoe box. This is the result photo of the experiment. It was a little undercooked, but it was still edible. Next is my action. My action was to tell my family to set a timer for the AC and open the windows for the cars so that you won't waste a lot of energy. And also you won't produce much CO2 into the air, just like I told you. There are many good and bad times during PYPX. One of my bad times were when I was behind everything compared to others, but I managed to do everything in less than a week, and that's what my good part was. Does anybody have any questions? Thank you for coming to my PYPX, and next, my partner Nick will present.
My name is Nick. Welcome to my PYPX exhibition. My central idea is solar energy should be used more as an energy source. My message is we need to use solar energy more because we have the technology and everything that we need to make a world completely dependent on solar energy, but we don't do it. Why not? Why am I passionate about this goal? The reason that I'm passionate about this global goal is because in class we watched a video of Greta Thunberg saying use less fossil fuels, use less fossil fuels. And so I thought solar panels don't use fossil fuels. So let's just make a world completely dependent on fossil fuels. My key questions are, how do people get electricity around the world? The answer to that is countries where the economy is lower tend to use more non-renewable energy simply because it's cheaper. But countries where the economy is higher still use non-renewable energy, but they also use non-renewable energy. Another question is, why are fossil fuels used to get electricity? The answer to that is fossil fuels are cheaper compared to renewable energy. And so countries with less money, people with less money, use fossil fuels. Another question is, what are the problems with fossil fuels? The answer to that is they pollute the earth. And they also take so long to form. So if we completely mine them out now, we won't have any reserve for a few million years or even a billion years. Another key question is, how does solar energy work? The answer to that is the sun that shines on the solar panel stimulates electrons. Those electrons then go ahead and create DC, also known as direct current. Direct current is not strong enough to power homes, so it has to go through a step-up transformer. A step-up transformer makes the voltage of the current higher, making it into alternating current, or AC. That AC is then strong enough to power homes. Another question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of solar energy? The answer to that is, an advantage is that if it's a rainy day, you'll get lots of electricity. If it's a sunny day, you'll get lots of electricity. But if it's a rainy day, you won't get lots of electricity because we haven't developed the technology to make electricity out of the rain. Another question is, what can we do to increase our use of solar energy? The answer to that is, a university in China is developing a solar panel that can make electricity out of raindrops. So if it's a rainy morning and a sunny afternoon, you'll get electricity all day long. Another way that we can increase our use of solar energy is by making solar roads. We already have an example of that in Japan. The reason that they made a solar road in Japan is because in preparation for the 2020 Olympics. But now that it's cancelled, they're just using it to power homes and businesses. Now I'll share my video. I have two more learning products. One is my solar cars. This is a solar car that if you put under the sun, it keeps on going basically forever as long as there's sun. This one is a bit more harder and heavy, and it uses a remote controller. The batteries are to power the antenna and to power this too. So if I click the button, it will move. My action idea is to buy solar panels for the school. Why did I choose this action? The reason that I chose this action is because teachers are always saying, use less fossil fuels, use less energy, use less light. And so I thought, wait, solar panels don't use fossil fuels. So let's just buy solar panels for the school. What have I done so far? I have sent out a letter to Mrs. Fowles asking if the school is planning to buy solar panels. If they are planning to buy solar panels, I can help them with some money that I will raise from my fundraisers. If they aren't planning to buy solar panels, I can still help them with some money from my fundraisers and maybe help and try to find a company that can potentially supply the solar panels for the school. We've had many ups and downs during PYPX. The time when I felt sad was when I first tried to make my solar car, and I put it under the sun and it didn't even move. I tried all sorts of terrain, I tried everything, and it didn't move. The time when I felt happy though was when I finished all of my learning products, especially the solar car, because it was such a hard project, and I was so glad to have it finished and ready to share. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, great job, guys. Did I scare you there, Nick? Great job, guys, and thanks everyone for joining. And all the positive comments and feedback is really valuable to us. You can also go to our Padlet that I've added the link to, and you can add feedback there, and you can see all the amazing work from all the grade 5s. So guys, again, well done, congratulations. And to the parents and students and educators, thank you so much for joining and supporting us. See you soon, bye-bye.
Wow.
Good job.
Awesome work, boys. Very, very impressive. Well done.
Amazing work, boys. We're definitely getting those solar panels for the school. Well done.
Good job.
Good job, John.
잘